Sergio, what about you and the search for your cartoons? You also mentioned that it's not really readily apparent in your style that you actually want to make things look very authentic, even though it's done in a cartoon style.
I do spend a lot of time researching for a very, very simple reason. The main important thing to me is that the reader feels comfortable, almost to the point of subconscious when he's reading one of my stories. I want him to feel not distracted by something badly drawn, even if it's inhuman. Because the psyche of the mind when it's reading or looking at a drawing, a continuity drawing, it has to be that your mind continues reading without joking because something doesn't belong there. An anachronism, a ship bad drawn, an animal that is so badly drawn that your mind already cut the story to go to look at that badly drawn figure. Or you continue and suddenly the perspective is wrong. So your mind stops the continuity of the story and sees that that's badly done. So you have to research, you have to learn everything. You have to learn how to draw animals, perspectives, even the tools. When somebody in the room is making glass blowing, well, you'll see that the tools in glass blowing are the right tools. So when you're reading the story, you can be. When I was doing Gru in the beginning, I learned all how a Japanese uniform is made. I bought kits, I know how to, the swords, all the parts of it. So when you do, even the swords of Gru are all totally researched. You know, from the Ushikashira to the Tsuba to everything.
And if you look at Sergio's ships in this comic books, you can actually put together, make a model of a ship based upon Sergio's design. And it's that accurate. It's because of Sergio that I do so much research, because he knows a lot about Japanese culture, and he says, you got that wrong, the arm is completely wrong. You know?
Ja kysyin tutkimustyöltä Sergiolta, joka pitää humoristisella tyylillä, josta ei välttämättä tulisi ajatelleeksi, että senkin takana on paljon tutkimustyötä. Mutta hän huomautti, että kyllä vaan, että hän tutkii asioita hyvinkin paljon, koska hänelle tärkeintä on tarinan sujuvuus. Tarina on, että yleisöllä on niin helppo tulla tarinaan sisään, että ne ei edes ajattele sitä, että se muodostuu suorastaan alitajuiseksi. Mikään kuvan yksityiskohta ei pysäytä tarinan pintaa. Eli asioiden pitää olla oikein piirretty. Jos joku asia on piirretty huolimattomasti ja sitten se kiinnittää katsojan huomioon, niin silloin se katkaisee sen tarinan jotenkin töksäyttää, kun tulee miettimään, onpas toi asia, että onko se tai perspektiivinen väärin. Ja sitä huomattiin, että esimerkiksi laivojen piirros, tai laivat on sarjoissa niin tarkkaan piirretty, että sellaisen piirroksen perusteella pystyisi melkein rakentamaan 3-minuuttisen mallin siitä laivasta, koska se on niin tarkkaan piirretty.
This question is maybe more concerned also it's about comedy, parody, and satire, and they're mad. And Robert McKee said that at the heart of every comedy satire is anger and depression. And if you thought that you could invite a comedian to your house to have a good time with them, you're wrong, because they're usually angry and depressed people. Because they take what makes them angry and writes in a funny way about it. Do you consider yourself to be an angry person?
Eli kysymys on siitä, että onko, niin kuin joskus sanotaan huumorin taustalla tragediaa ja vihaa ja ahdistuksen tunteita, jotka on politiikkaan komedian keino.
Yes! Yes! I'm fed up with everything, that's what I mean. We see the world in a completely different way. But instead of crying, we make fun of it because it's easier pill to swallow when something is so depressing that instead of making something very sad, it's already sad on the news. So let's make a little fun of it, a little criticism, and get a smile, and then it makes the pain a little less strong.
Does it make you smile yourself? It makes other people smile and laugh, but it doesn't make you yourself smile when you look at it when it's done.
Oh, I don't care about the world. I just have fun. Oh, they drop another bomb. I do care very much, but I am very comfortable making myself live with my work.
And Robert McKee wrote the book Story, excellent, and he's a wonderful teacher. So if you ever want to know about how to compose a story or what makes a good story, pick up his book. He explains why Indiana Jones and the first Raiders of the Lost Ark is such a terrible movie, and he's right. Well, it's a good movie, but it's a terrible story. No, the first one, the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, it's a bad story. It's the bad ending.
Yeah, I think he actually praised the Raiders of the Lost Ark. I remember that he praised it.
Well, it's a thick book.
Part of your research. Sergio sanoi, että huumorin tekemisessä kysymys on siitä, että katsotaan maailmaa vähän eri tavalla. Sillä on tapa käsitellä asioita, vaikeita kysymyksiä, jotka on jo vaikeita ja masentavia. Esimerkiksi kun kerrotaan uutisia, että miksi ei kääntää niitä vähän toisella tavalla tehdä, joku vitsi, on vähän helpompi kaikkea prosessoida ja voidaan vähän nauttaa kyllä vaikeitakin asioita. Muita kysymyksiä? Yes.